Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of Purgatory, brought to you by Force Strategy Gaming. This week's topics include the size of Act 4, portals in, Scroll of Wealth out, the Book of Cain, and fake blog shenanigans. Questions were raised concerning the size of Act 4 in Diablo 2 and how that may relate to Diablo 3. The response we got from Bashiok was the following. Whether Diablo 2 did it purposefully or not, we very much like the feeling of accelerating toward the end of the game with gradually shorter acts as you go. I can't yet speak for the actual playtime versus what Diablo 2 provided. Although we aim to hit the same amount of time, I think we're quite a bit over. In any case, we want the player to accelerate towards the final conclusion, so the last act will certainly be the shortest. So as it stands right now, it is looking like Act 4 will be the shortest in Diablo 3, much as it were in Diablo 2, and we do need to realize that this is something that is planned by Blizzard, and it is all due to pacing and the general feeling of the game. The town portal has made its triumphant return back into Diablo 3, what was once considered a bad gameplay mechanic to be replaced by more frequent waypoints. Blizzard has decided that town portals do fit within the game and that it just makes for a better gameplay experience. Now they are worried about possible hangups or any of the exploits that were used in Diablo 2 town portal system, but I'm assuming that what they plan to do is add something like you may not use a town portal while in combat, and this will help prevent a lot of the major issues we saw with town portal exploits in Diablo 2. A literary piece titled The Book of Cain was posted on Amazon last week. Now, a major concern that we have is that, well, it was taken off of Amazon. So we do not know how it got onto Amazon and whether or not it belonged there, but given the fact that it was removed from the listing, it leads us to believe that this was something that did not belong and was not supposed to be seen by public eyes. Now, the description made available to the book when it was posted on Amazon was that it was a in-world artifact from the Diablo universe, and it was supposed to include Cain's revealing meditations and sketches and just various pieces of artwork. Now this is much akin to the Deckard Cain journal that is made available on the official Diablo 3 site. If you haven't seen that already, I certainly suggest checking it out, but that does leave us to wonder what this Book of Cain may or may not be. I certainly expect to see it at some point again in the future, be it under the same name or otherwise. Oh, internet trolls. Last week there was a blog posted supposedly containing insider Diablo 3 information. The author of said blog claimed to be playtesting the game, and in this blog he was answering community questions about his playtesting experience. It is my humble opinion that he is nothing more than a troll and a charlatan, and regardless of the actuality of the situation, he is one of two things: either a troll lying and stringing along the community, or a giant tool for posting secure information under an NDA. Either way, he deserves no more attention than our laughter, and I happily give him that. For last week's giveaway, I asked you folks in the community to tell me why you believed hostility should or should not be added into Diablo 3. The winner of last week's giveaway is NGEL05, and his response to the question is the following. Going hostile should be an optional addition to Diablo 3, due to the fact that it adds another edge to the game. Hostility was a main chunk of Diablo 2's endgame and should be continued likewise. It is always fun to take a break from PvE and engage in PvP with your buds. I always enjoy owning my friends on the side. They could also add hostility as an option for when you create a private match. Either way, it should still be added to the game because Arena purely doesn't cut it for PvP. So congratulations to you, NGEL05. This week's giveaway item will be a Diablo 3 Special Edition t-shirt from Jinx. Really cool looking gear right here, and certainly happy to be giving one of these bad boys away. Now in order to win this week's giveaway, much as last week, you have to do the following. You must like and favorite this video, you must be subscribed to our channel, and you must answer me the following question. This week we will be playing a little bit of a game with this, and what I want you to do is pretend that you are a Diablo 3 playtester, and I want you to give us some sweet insider information about the Diablo 3 beta that you've been playtesting for so very long, and basically, yeah, just come up with something neat and interesting about the, quote, Diablo 3 beta, and the most innovative, interesting, and believable response will be winning this week's prize. So as always, thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully you enjoy the content. Stay tuned next week for another episode of Purgatory, where we'll be keeping you up to date on all things Diablo 3 related and giving away some sweet items. So thanks so much for watching, guys, and as always, keep watching and keep owning.